Well, how do y'all? I didn't get much content recorded this weekend or this last week until now, and now it is the weekend. But I was working on this turd. Yeah, finally figured out how to make it run right. It was the idle jet on the secondary side of the carburetor. Had a big old goose turd in it. Got it cleared out. It ran great for about 4 miles. Ran up to the dump and, well, it ran like crap on the way back again. So apparently ethanol gas in older vehicles and little tiny jets, they don't play well. So I'm gonna order a kit, see if I can't get a jet that's a little bit bigger. Maybe it'll get a little more performance. I'm sure it won't get better fuel mileage, but whatever. Anyway, I also got some more materials for the tiny cottage. So we're gonna try and pretend that we're cabinet builders. Look at the mess we made on that brand new floor. My goodness. Got the door painted, and in here are some of the panels. So this is going to be the end piece, and then this little notch here is for the back of all of the verticals. And then there's the two sections of the floor, and then that's 1/4 inch. It's AC plywood, so that's the ugly side. That's the C grade. On the other side is what you'll see inside the drawers. But we're not there yet, not even close. So anyway, I didn't record the makings of this. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, look, it makes more sense that way. That right there, yeah, that's all my brain power. And yeah, a lot of scratching heads and measuring back and forth and trying to make sure this is gonna be in the center of a set of cabinet drawers and the sink and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it sounds boring. It probably looked even worse. So I didn't record any of that. But now we've got more base trim and a couple 2x4s. So we're gonna run those down here. Well, actually it'll come clear over here. Get the box set up, and then we can start doing the verticals. And then some of these is the face trim. And I don't think I have enough materials for everything, but also a piece of plywood does not fit in the Jetta. And with the little truck not run right, yeah, we're not doing that today either. So here we go. I haven't used this stuff in a while. I'm trying to remember how that all works. Maybe we'll use a piece of scrap first. Okay, we got a few more tools in here, and then as you can see, I did add that last little bit of the 2x4. We got our other piece of the base down, and I've made some marks already. We'll get this screwed down, and then I'll show you what the pocket drill thing is like. So this is a Craig jig fixture thingy junior. You put this up against the edge of your plywood or whatever wood anyway, and then there's a special kind of drill that has a stop on this. It'll drill through there, clamp it down with this nice little guy. This is the drill bit, that's the stop, so it only goes so far. And what that does is it creates that little stop right there. So when this screw comes down, it's got that nice flat shoulder on it that I threw on the ground. That flat shoulder on it, so that when the screw comes in down here, I'd have to thread it down in there. Anyway, it stops right there, and then it'll pull this piece in. Instead of just toe nailing something in or whatever, or trying to use the pin nailer, this will actually mechanically pull it in tight to the glue, and it'll be a much stronger hold. So we'll get all of our other pieces, get at least probably 3 of these in each one of them across the base. I was thinking about over here at the end, I was gonna take this one and cut them shorter and put a 1/4 inch backing behind it. But then I remembered I'm gonna be screwing it to the wall all the way down. So it's not going anywhere this way or that. So I'm not gonna worry about that. We won't worry about putting a 1/4 inch backer on it because this is all being built in place. If we were building this more modular, it would have been in 2 separate pieces. Then you'd put the backing on so that it holds it real square. We're not gonna worry about that. So we'll get those drilled real quick, whole bunches of these, and then we'll put some glue on and screw them down. Hopefully I can get all that done before Liddell says it's lunchtime. All right, well, there it is. Got called in to eat dinner and then completely forgot to record. So we're gonna have a little drawer right there, and then this whole thing will pull out and it'll be the spice rack. That's the exhaust fan for the cooktop. That'll be a faux drawer and then a door. This will be a door, an actual drawer, and then we're gonna put another shelf in there, and then the sink. So this will be a faux door, fake drawer there, and then we got ahead of ourselves. There's supposed to be like dook, dook, 2 more there, at least, maybe 4. So there'll be a 6-inch drawer, a 6-inch drawer, then I think an 8 or a 10, and whatever's left. We'll have to measure it all out. But anyway, and then we'll have more to do up here. So it'll be just underneath the electrical panel and over to the window, and it'll come out just past the electrical panel. This particular panel does not have a swing open door. It's just got the breakers, but it's a nice tight fit and everything. But we're gonna come out and then go all the way to the ceiling. Not that you can really reach up there, because yeah, like, oh yeah, you can almost get there. But anyway, it'll be just shelves. And then over the top of the sink is where they're gonna put all their cleaners and stuff. So that way it's up off the ground from the kiddos. But yeah, that's how far we got today. Woohoo! All right, well, we still have 23 of the 25 and then the bonus chick that we got. So we lost 3? Yep. 3 of them in 4 days. So I think at this point we're doing pretty good. Probably won't lose any more for a while, if we lose any more at all. It's kind of cold, but they're doing okay.
Just checking in on the plants we did yesterday. Cucumbers. Still lots of cleanup to do. My poor lemon tree that we're trying to save. Strawberries are starting to come back. And then our lettuce looks like it got a little wilty today. And then we have our kale down here. And over here we've got our peppers. 4 different kinds of peppers this year. Might add some more right there soon. But I love the color of these purple ones. Aren't those pretty? So pretty. Regular white flowers. And then we've got some tomatoes. Our new handy dandy fence here so that they can grow up that. And there it is. That's all we've got in the garden so far. And we got a lot of cleanup to do. But other than that, doing good.
All right, guys. Well, this is going to be, I guess, towards the tail end of the video. I had something else I wanted to show you. We were kind of all over the place today, doing a lot of projects. A couple of them were like wrap-up ones, and some of them were more like stuff that needed to get done right away. But anyway, we got some garden stuff done. I needed to do some things with the chickens and the ducks too. But one of the chicken tractors that we have has been needing some repair. And so we took an old sign that I had and we hacked it up and got rid of some plywood that was on this chicken tractor that I'm about to show you. And I couldn't really hold the camera, and it'd have been really noisy because we were using a cutoff wheel and everything, but I'll show you what we did here. All right, so it looks a little bit hokey now because we got blue where there used to be just all red, but you can kind of see like right here where it's delaminating. So that was everywhere you see blue. So anyway, we got that done too. It took about an hour, but yeah, couldn't really hold the camera and do that at the same time, and it would have just been a whole lot of racket. Anyway, that's where we'll wrap this video up. Sorry, it's going to be put out kind of late. It might actually even be tomorrow, depending on how it uploads. But anyway, we appreciate you guys checking in with us, seeing what we're up to, and we'll see you guys in another week or so. God bless.